For the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many hopes, so many aspirations, and there can only be one winner. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so, the national anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front-foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the attacker, Waggy Chan, can be considered a bit of a late bloomer, Peter. It took him a while to find his best position, but now he's really made a name for himself as a striker. He's got bundles of energy and certainly knows where the goal is.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sofal shifted upfield. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. Surely now! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's played forward. Souček does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Now it's Lee Kang-in. A chance to play it in. Could be danger here. Cleared away. It's a throw-in. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lojek. Oh, good spread. Great ball if he can get there. Cuts out the pass. Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min, gets a good foot in there, and he has been fouled there. he's there to clear it. And there's the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that's been won straight back, over to the left. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. Lee Kang-in was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Can he latch on to this? Keeper has taken decisive action. Out of play for a throw. And it's Souček. Souček knocks it out wide. Now here's the delivery. Hwang Hee-chan. Great run on the overlap here. Shot a goal! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nice looking ball. And he welcomes it in. Souček. Neatly clipped into space. Luzek! That's a cute ball. Close. And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The Czech Republic break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's just a little long. It's out of play for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Out towards the flank. That has found him in acres of space. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Lee Kang-in.
The Czech Republic, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Lee Kang-in. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's hoisted clear. Shoots! It's a loose ball. They could break here. He's in plenty of space here. Lojek. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Sochek. South Korea are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's aimed into the middle. Kim Min-jae attempts a clearance. Chance here to counter. That looks a good ball through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. South Korea already trailing, and we've barely begun. And it's Son Heung-min succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Can he deliver? There's the delivery. And that has been cleared. In once more. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good strength. Out to the left it goes. Sochek. Delivered across. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. And it's Son Heung-min. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there. Will play through for the wide man. And it's claimed by the keeper. Lee Kang-in receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And the finish! Moved on forwards. Interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And that was very necessary. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries across. Sofal gets it clear. Lee Kang-in crossed in once more. They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. Thinks about the shot. This is gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Over to the left. Time to deliver. Son Heung-min. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries to get it clear. Turns and goes back. Very nicely done. Chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Foul with the clearance. Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, it's come loose. Time and again they are repelled. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chooses to go back. Cross in, looks like a good one. And the counter is on. Out to the right. And it's Sochek. Safal. Aimed in towards the centre.
Have beautifully policed that midfield.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's played into the middle. Clears it away. Hwang Hee-chan. Sochek. And he goes cross-field. Nicely intercepted. Gets good distance on it. Out for a throw. Throw it. Lojek. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's nice. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Lushik made out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Cross in. Kim Min-jae attempts a clearance. Delivered in. That has been knocked clear. Played out wide. That'll be a throw. Safal. Safal, spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lee Kang-in, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hwang Hee-chan, played out to the right. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in, showing good feet. Played into the middle. Firmly met. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without complication.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Out to the right. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a shot! And it's played forward. Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. Back into the middle. And he welcomes... He's had a shot! Away. Plays it across. Danger averted for now. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards. Hwang Hee-chan. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Some good work on the right flank here. Looks to the other side. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there. And that's been well dealt with. And it's hoisted clear. Lee Kang-in is onto it in a flash. Safal. Oh, such a clever touch. Played with finesse. Incoming delivery. Lee Kang-in. The Czech Republic have a free kick. Kovac sends that a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Moved on forwards. Lee Kang-in. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Souček tries to thread one through. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's really well manoeuvred. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Kovac gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lojek, ball's played through, lofted in, defending of the desperate variety. Lee Kang-in, gently done. Tracking back like that, always appreciated. appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Safal. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. No way through, so back it comes. Real chance! And, oh, they could be caught out here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lobbed in behind, and he thumps it clear. And here's Lee Kang-in, looking for a decent ball in. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
South Korea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lee Kang-in, Kim Min-jae. Sochek, moved on forwards. Kim Min-jae. A heavy challenge. He was not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Calmly anticipates. Kim Min-jae. South Korea keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Sochek. That's a good run down the left. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Son Heung-min. Played towards the other side. Sochek has found the net here, of course. Oh, he's found support out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Looking to break at pace. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hwang Hee-chan, played out to the right. Safal. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's caused a worry or two.
Lozek certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Moved on forwards. Sofal gets over and intercepts. Souček. Aim forwards. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. The most accurate pass. Souček. He's going to be disappointed with that. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having...
He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Hwang Hee-chan. Could move up a gear here. Lozek. Oh, good spread. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. South Korea still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Climbs up big! Sofal. Thinks one through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. And again they run up against stubborn defending. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Son Heung-min. So who's he picking out? Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And that's off target.
South Korea really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Safal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Sochek. It's a promising position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sochek. Safal. And he goes cross-field. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lee Kang-in was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Czech Republic have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's on a charge. Now the delivery. Charge, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lojek actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Safal. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's played forward. Looks to the other side. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Tries to dink it through. Goes for a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Played out to the right. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Could he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in's cross. Here's a corner, good chance. They've played it short. Lee Kang-in, it's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice physical challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Souček. Moved on forwards. Lošek has got himself a free kick. He's gone for goal. It's anyone's ball now. Souček, it's a delicate pass. Tries a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The Czech Republic are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's played forward. And now the breakaway, out to the right. Short changes him with that pass. Son Heung-min. Hwang Hee-chan.
The Czech Republic are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. And here's Son Heung-min. Cross goes in there. He's dealt with that well. Have it back and can go again. Lošek. Souček. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played into space out wide. Not one of his best. Kim Min-jae forwards and with intent. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lojek. He's through here. So much time and space here. He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Sochek. Out to the left it goes. That is lovely. Lee Kang-in does really well to win the ball there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that is a little undercooked. Kim Min-jae getting this one clear. And that is out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Kim Min-jae. Oh, good spread. And they can counter here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looks to the other side. And here's Lee Kang-in. That's going to go a long way. South Korea have reclaimed it. And here's Lee Kang-in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sochek. Lojek. And he goes cross-field. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And he welcomes it in. Lojek! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Lojek is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Son Heung-min. That'll be a throw-in. South Korea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And here's Son Heung-min. Picks it up out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. That's very neat. Good Son Heung-min. Delivered with swing. That has been clubbed away. Clearly not happy with that. Frankie Chan. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
They've played it short. Time to deliver. South Korea awarded another corner. Sochek gets it away. Safal. It's a quick ball upfield.
South Korea are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Nicely intercepted. Safal, gently done. He can run onto that. Oh, it's come loose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's hoisted clear. Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, that's neat. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance to play it in. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Loszek is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Kim Min-jae.
And it's played forward. Socek. Safal. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great work on the overlap. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Played towards the other side. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, super find. Plenty waiting in the middle. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinged towards the front line. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well cleared. Kim Min-jae, gently done. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Can he get onto this? Keeper's dealt with that. And there goes the final whistle. Suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's